Hey, we are here with Hamid Hasan from the Edjobster, and Hamid is working on this incredibly cool app that's going to help school principals find the right candidates for their schools. What do you think that schools need to improve on? Yeah? Do you feel that as a country we need to get our schools to do better?
As a country, if we want our schools to do better, we need to have vision for school. If the school has a vision, a goal, that I usually, as I work with a lot of schools, I don't see that they have a goal which is not just in terms of academics or results, but beyond that, to improve the development of the children, to get them beyond just academics into sports or into to represent them into the international level. So for that, I think the school should have a vision and a goal to improve. And every school, because if we see that, yeah, there are corporate schools, there are all kinds of schools in the country, but those schools have a vision, they have process and everything, but people who are builders, who are opening schools, they don't have that vision. They are putting it up because they want to have another source, and they have that reach to get admissions as well. So I think vision is very important for every organization. We talk about every organization, but now schools should also have a vision for themselves.
In all the meetings that you've had with school principals across the country, what are they asking you? What are their big problems?
See, talent is a big problem, but with that, as I'm representing Edjobster, we are a recruitment platform, and I address the problems related to recruitments which schools have. And the major problems that they have is with the skills. And right now, they are not just looking at the teaching skills or pedagogies or those skills, but they are also looking with personality, attitude, communication, and now with after COVID, even technical skills. That is what they are looking for, and our teachers don't compete on all these areas of skills, and we need to upskill teachers on these areas as well, apart from teaching and pedagogy, because that is also taught in every school. But beyond that, what are the personality or the attitude which is required for a teacher, that is also expected from an employer right now. They also look at the background, but also the personality is what matters.
And how are you seeing school principals today actually going about hiring people? What are the methods that they use to hire people?
They want to get every consultant nowadays. They want to get more and more applications. They focus on that. If we get more applications, we will be able to find the right talent in it. But for me, I think it is they should focus more on the aptitude of the teacher, the assessment, how they are performing in that, because it gives them a clarity of the personality of the person. And nowadays, people who have good personality or good attitude are going to stay with you for longer, because schools are also looking for a person who can stay with them at least for a 5-year term, not just for 6 months and 1 year. And because of EdTech coming in, tuition classes, there is a high attrition rate in schools right now. Schools are seeing a lot of teachers leaving in a period of 3 months, 6 months, and that increases the high demand of continuously hiring as well.
This is a good point you made, because there's a lot of research in the US which supports this idea that you need a great teacher to work with a set of kids over a minimum 3 years. That's when real change is visible, and
yes,
that change is irreversible change in many ways. Just having a great teacher for 1 year is not going to make much of a difference, because that kind of change may not stick. So that's a really interesting point. And this idea of trying to get a lot of people, a lot of applications to find that 1 or 2 itself shows what a big problem.
Yeah, because if I tell you, for an application for a job right now, if I am hiring for a teaching job, there is only one opening, but there are 500 people who are applying. So how are you going to filter that and get that right candidate? Well, there are out of 500, at least 200 are qualified with the qualification and experience that you have put. But that doesn't matter. Now you need a person with the attitude, with a positive mindset, who has a goal. Schools are actually looking for people who have goals. If we see a question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? There is a question which is very important, that every teacher who is going for a job interview should know where they see themselves grow. Because if they don't have a growth mindset, or if they don't have a thing that they want to grow in future, in 5 years they want to be at the coordinator position, then the school might think about it twice to hire them.
Okay. With you being in the PISA launch presentation today in Delhi. What did you think about it?
It is very much needed for schools to do the PISA for school test, and it is going to help them firstly analyze themselves, because for every human being, if you analyze yourself, if you know what you are, then you can work on improving that. And if PISA with assessment and also the post-assessment guidance that they are providing, it is going to help schools improve drastically and also get a vision that I talked about. They will get a vision what they want to work on. And as the Parak program of government in the NEP 2020 also talks about PISA as they recommended as an example. So I think PISA would be the right choice for Indian schools to opt in for this program.
Phenomenal. Thank you so much, Hamid Hasan. Really good luck with Edjobster.
Thank you so much.